Hey guys, I'm back to another video. Today we're taking a look at the top 5 most surprising moments I found within The Last of Us. Now before I even start this video, let me just go and say that this video will be spoiler heavy. So I'm saying that if you have not played The Last of Us, I highly recommend you click off this video right now. But if you have played The Last of Us, keep watching the video because I think you'll enjoy it. So with that disclaimer in mind, let's begin with number 5.
Number 5. In the beginning of The Last of Us, you take the role of Joel's daughter, Sarah. This entire prologue takes place right when the cordyceps fungus strikes. You see people going crazy, attacking others because of this new disease, citizens running, trying to keep themselves and their loved ones safe. At the end of all this, Joel and Sarah meet this government soldier. They ask for his help, but under government orders, he's forced to kill them. Joel and Sarah are then shot upon. Joel is fine, but he tries to save his only daughter because she's wounded. And this scene is very emotional, and he desperately tries to save her, but fails. This was very heartbreaking to some, and I had a feeling that she was going to die, but not so soon. This is a new world that Joel now lives in, and he has very few moral lines left to cross. Number 4. After Joel gets injured from the bandit attack, you now take control as Ellie for the first time ever. Joel is still recovering and you need to find food and other supplies for you and Joel. You encounter David and his friend. He offers some medicine in return for the deer you just killed. Ellie accepts this offer, but during all this you talk to David more. He's a bit strange and too friendly for my liking. Then you realize that he was part of the bandits that have attacked you and Joel. This was a twist that I kinda saw coming, but not entirely. David later then becomes a bigger threat to you, and at the end of all this, you kill him after he tries to rape you, and Joel manages to calm you down from this dramatic experience. At the end of this arc, it really had me in shock. Naughty Dog did not back down when it came to making this game realistic. Number 3. In the beginning of the game, you do not see Ellie until much later. Your mission is to bring her to a checkpoint to drop her off to some fireflies. Joel and Tess didn't really know what was so special about her until they got caught by some government soldiers. They managed to kill them both, and it is revealed that Ellie is immune to the cordyceps fungus, showing her by being weeks old but looking as if nothing happened to her. When going into this game, I really didn't know why Joel and Ellie were tagged along since they weren't related whatsoever. Her pretty much being the cure for this entire pandemic was really interesting, honestly, because it brought so much interesting choices that Joel had to make down the road. Number 2. Later, when you're running from some military troops, you run into two brothers, Henry and Sam. They are kind of a parallel of you and Ellie in a sense, and all four of you now stick together as a group. During a clicker attack, you are currently shooting from a high point with a sniper. Then Sam and Henry get jumped on. You manage to save them and move on to the radio tower. They both seem fine, but it's later revealed that Sam is infected, and we only know as the audience. The next morning, Ellie gets jumped on. Joel tries to save her, but Henry threatens Joel with a gunshot near his gun. Henry then shoots Sam and starts to cry. Joel is afraid of his next actions, and Henry commits suicide, and then it goes to black. This scene was very emotional for me, especially since I have an older brother of my own, and there was a bit of dramatic irony implemented, honestly, because we knew that Sam was bitten, and our characters did not know, and they were not prepared for this attack. This scene was very dramatic, and it really does show on what the world has done to our characters and how much it has changed because of this pandemic. Number 1. The final area within The Last of Us takes place at the hospital. Ellie is going into surgery to extract a cure for this disease. The only thing is that she'll die when it's all said and done. Joel, at this point of the game, sees her as his only daughter and does not want to lose the only person he really cares about within this world. Joel manages to get to the operating room and gets Ellie out of there. Before you escape, you come in contact with Marlene. She just wants Ellie and you could just walk away. But then it cuts to Joel driving in his truck. It is then revealed that Joel did not take the deal. He kills Marlene and runs off with Ellie. Joel then straight up lies to Ellie to keep this secret to himself and to save the relationship that he now has with her. I honestly did not see this ending coming. I thought Joel was going to accept the offer, but instead did the complete opposite. I even looked up explanations of the ending for this game because I was honestly confused and did not know what just happened. But after thinking about it for a while, the ending is telling me that there was no good people within this world.